Good afternoon to all of you. So this is a short video just to show you how to navigate around Mendeley when using it for your referencing. Okay, so basically what you need to do is when you have your browser, you should have this particular referencing manager from web referencing manager from Mendeley. Also, you should be having Mendeley installed on your web. That's the web installer must be activated. So when I go to reference, I should have this Mendeley site sign on my Word document. So I'll quickly click on it to load the Word document. If you are not signed in, then you need to sign in. It will allow you to sign into your Mendeley. So basically, this is how it is. Now the next thing is to open your Mendeley desktop. So I'll come and type Mendeley, then I open my Mendeley desktop. Once you open your Mendeley desktop, you have your Mendeley the window opened and to tell you that all references. I have put my Mendeley references in groups, so I can just create a group and we'll use that test group, test group. Then I can create it. Then that is what I'll be using for the purposes of this training. Now, once I do that, then I need to go to my Mendeley and check. I need to go to my Mendeley and check for that group, test group. So I'll click on test group. Then test group will now be activated in my Mendeley Word. Same thing, I have to go to the Mendeley web manager to go and activate it there as well for me to get. So here I'm not signed in, so I'll quickly sign in. Okay. Once I sign in, it will be connected to my Mendeley desktop and my Mendeley web. Now, you see that here it is not the test, so I have to go and uncheck this and pick the test group I created. Then once I do that, then I am done. Now, any reference I pick, then it will go to the test group and also appear in my Mendeley Word. Now, so the next thing I want you to appreciate is that now all is set for your referencing. So what you do is that you come and read the statements as uh, um, the AI has given you for ChatGPT that we use to generate or whatever AI you need to generate. So it has given you this reference, but you need to get the actual reference. These are fictitious references that AI usually gives. Some of them are not correct. So you need to get the correct one. So you copy the entire statement that was referenced. So I go Control C, then I go to my web browser and go to an empty web browser. Just paste it there and hit enter. When I hit enter, it will give me some references, you see. So when you just put this particular window on it, it will tell you where this document was referenced. So you see, it's talking about the effects of Ghana's free maternal healthcare policy, which was published in 2024. This one is cultural beliefs and practices of women influencing home delivery. Then this one too is these are all linear trends and seasonalities of this, which was done in 2016. But we want current references, so we'll just pick this one. Now, this is the paper. The paper was published. Make sure you check to see when it was published. So this was published in 2024 September. So you now come and hit your Mendeley manager. When you hit your manager will pull the reference for you. Now, when it pulls the reference for you, check to see whether it is the same thing. The Ghana's free, the effect of Ghana's free maternal health policy, and on this, and you see the effect of Ghana's free, ensure that it's checked. Once it's checked, that's the only one we want to extract from the web. Then you go to add. When you click on add, then it adds the, don't worry, upload the effects of this. So it's saying that the PDF cannot be downloaded, but it's the reference we are looking for. So you see that the reference is checked. Once the reference is checked correct, it means that it has sent it to Mendeley desktop. You go to Mendeley desktop. When you check, you see it there. It has appeared. In some cases, it will not appear. So you have to come down here and refresh. When you sync last, when you refresh, it will appear. Now, when it appears, you what? You minimize and go to your Word document. Then you go to your Word document, it will appear here. If it doesn't appear here, what you do is that you sync, you come to refresh it here. When you refresh it here, it will appear. So you come and now highlight this reference that you have in the original document and come and what? Check this one. When you check it, to say insert citation. Insert citation, then you click. When you click insert citation, you see that it has brought the citation to the uh, the Word document for you. Now, when you are done, you go to the last ending of the document and say reference, references. Then you hit enter. Then you come to this place, the three dots, click on the three dots. Then you go to insert bibliography. When you insert bibliography, it will tell you that switch to manual updates. Say keep live updates. Keep live updates. When you change something, it will what? Automatically change. So when you add references, it will automatically be added to this. So you see that this is the reference for the full reference for that particular in-text citation you have done. Thank you very much. And that is how to reference documents.